25 laps is the distance for the joy of seeing Sportsman. We're getting ready to go green flag racing. And green flag racing as Bryce and Wyatt will lead him down the front stretch. Bryce will slide up in front of Wyatt as now Samuel Hamilton moves into third, but caution out on the Speedway, as I don't believe track officials like that start. So we'll get them lined back up. Bryce has got multiple wins this year. They're lining back up. We'll do a complete restart. Green flag is racing, and now they're door to door going down the front stretch. Bryce will slide up once again in front of Wyatt. He'll overshoot the turn. Just about left the racetrack. We stay green flag racing as now that'll give Wyatt Coffey the lead, but Bryce has dropped back all the way to 6th. Great job by all these drivers to not make contact and stay green flag as lap number 1 is in the books. Wyatt Coffey is your leader in that Corey Gordon-owned machine Longhorn. Samuel Hampton now getting pressured by the Cowboy and Mike Ayers. Cowboy had some troubles earlier on in the racing feature in hot laps. Seems that he's got that figured out. As Wyatt now has a pretty comfortable 4 or 5 car length lead as he gets a little swirly coming off of 4. That's going to allow the 8 and the 22 to close the distance. As now Mike Cowboy Ayers will move up to 2nd on lap number 3. We're single file around the racetrack as Bryce is now working the top side trying to get around the 3L of Jacob Level for that 4th position as he wants to get back up front. 4 laps are in the book. Still, your leader is the 2C of Wyatt Coffey, just under a 2.5, but he's going to come into lap traffic here in the next 2 laps. Chris Adams is the first car that will be going a lap down. Great battle right there between the 55 of Fox and the 10H Stephen Harrison. They battle for 5th right there. 6th. Chris Adams now is a lap down as Wyatt does a great job of separating him and making the pass. Cowboy Ayers to the inside of Adams. He'll clear him and set his sights back to the bumper of the 2C of Wyatt Coffey. We got race cars all around the Speedway right now, but still right now with 6 laps in the books, your leader is Wyatt Coffey. Can he pick up his first win in a Sportsman at the track that his mom is the promoter at? As now he'll look to go around the outside of the 59D of Josh DePriest. 7 laps are in the books. Cowboy Ayers still 2nd. Samuel Hamilton 3rd. Bryce Fire now back up to 4th. And Jacob Level is 5th right now. As now Wyatt's going to come into a whole field of cars that he'll have to work his way through, as he's got to keep previous track champion Mike Ayers at bay. As now Wyatt slips off of turn 2. That's going to allow Cowboy to close in. Looks like Wyatt might have an L handling car as he can't get that thing to turn. And that's going to allow Cowboy to drive right underneath of him. And now Wyatt real swirly off of turn 4. Your new leader is Mike Cowboy Ayers. Samuel Hampton 3rd. Here comes the 25V of Bryce Fire. So he's back up to 4th, battling for 3rd. So Mike Cowboy Ayers looking for his 4th win this year, will be celebrating a birthday tomorrow. Could he pick up a win tomorrow night? Tonight here before his birthday. Right now, he's got about a 3 car length lead over Wyatt Coffey. All right, now Cowboy Ayers closes in on the back of the field. Now Wyatt's going to close the distance. He'll throw it in harder in turn 4. Cowboy will pull away, but Wyatt's back on the trail, trying to regain that lead. Is now 14 laps are in the books. We got 25 laps to total. 11 to go is now 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go here in this Sportsman feature. Cowboy Air is now slowed up by the 65 of John Jennings. That's going to allow Wyatt to close in. Here comes the 25V and the 22 of Hamilton. We're about to have 4 cars battling for the lead right here through lap traffic as we still got plenty of laps to go. Now Wyatt looks to the inside of Mike Cowboy Air as they'll battle for the lead off of turn 2. Robbie Huffman and John Jennings are the 2-lap cars now. Wyatt will stick his nose to the inside of Cowboy. Cowboy holds him off, but here comes Wyatt to the inside as they're 3 wide as they cross the start-finish line. Wyatt will drive into the inside of Cowboy. He holds on. They're side by side as they go down the backstretch. Give the edge to Wyatt as he'll drive in a little harder as he will regain the lead. Coming off of turn 4, Ayers will look to the inside to do a crossover. Cannot do it. 18 laps are in the books. 7 laps to go as Wyatt Coffey regains the lead. As now a 2-car length lead has opened up for your leader, Wyatt Coffey. Can he regain the lead and hold on and pick up his first ever win here in the Sportsman? Samuel Hampton still 3rd. Bryce Fire is still 4th. And the 3L of Jacob Level is your top 5 as we've got to see 5 laps to go this time by for your leader, Wyatt Coffey. As Chad Connor will lean over that flag stand as Wyatt gets a little loose right there off of turn 4. But that puts a lap car in between him and Mike Ayers. 20 laps in the books, 5 laps to go. Can the 12-year-old Wyatt Coffey hold on and pick up a huge win in what was already a great season for the young man? Right here at the home track that his mom is the promoter at. Wyatt now tries to get around the 26 of Chris Fretwell to increase his lead over the 8 of Mike Ayers. Wyatt now makes contact coming off of 4 with Fretwell, but that puts him 2 cars now in front of Mike Ayers as 22 laps are now in the books. Ayers cannot seem to get around as the 65 checks up right in front of the 2nd place car of Ayers. Still 2 to go this time by for your leader, Wyatt Coffey. 2 to go. Great racing right here in the Joy of Seating Sportsman race here for the 2nd annual Tommy Bear Memorials as the white flag will wave for the young man out of Waynesboro, and he makes contact with the 14 of Dudley. White flag for your leader, Wyatt Coffey. As Mike Ayers is just too far behind now. Wyatt just needs to keep a good pace as he comes down the backstretch. As he'll dive in on keep it low, and Wyatt Coffey is going to win his first ever Sportsman race here at Natural Bridge Speedway. Mike Ayers finishes 2nd, Samuel Hamilton 3rd, Bryce Fire 4th, and rounding out the top 5 is Jacob Level. But how about at Natural Bridge Speedway? Wyatt Coffey is your winner here tonight, making only just a handful of starts here in that Sportsman Longhorn chassis. What a great race we just seen right there between Wyatt and Mike Ayers. You know, Mike Ayers is a tough competitor here at Natural Bridge Speedway. He already got 3 wins on the year. And Wyatt Coffey mixing it up with the Cowboy. What a great race right there as they'll make their way to the scales. Great late models. Your feature is next. Great finish right there for Samuel Hamilton coming in 3rd. As Wyatt's got to go through the infield there and get to the scales. All right. Wyatt's going to make his way to the scales. All right, looks like he has gotten the thumbs up from track officials from the scales. And he will make the hard right turn. He's going to collect the checker flag and make his first ever Polish lap, victory lap here at Natural Bridge Speedway. picking up his first ever win in the Sportsman division. As he makes his way down the backstretch, makes some noise over there on the backside. Crate Late Models, your feature is next. Make your way to the staging area. Your feature is next.